Well, hello everybody. Today I'm going to be doing a little look at and first ride of the Honda 300EX. This is my first chance to ride one and get a first impression. This 300EX has been dubbed the Meatball for Top Quad Series 3, our mid-size quad shootout. This is probably the second biggest machine between the four quads that we have. We have a Polaris Trailblazer 250, a Kawasaki Lakota 300, Yamaha Blaster 200, and this Honda 300EX. So pretty awesome diverse lineup. And if you're curious about the Top Quad Series, that'll be debuting on Michael Sabo's channel. I also want to mention that this is our friend Tyrese's machine. He has the YouTube channel 700R Raptor Life. I'll be sure to link that in the description. He's got a really nice Raptor 700. Unfortunately, he had a scheduling conflict and he couldn't make it. He was in Top Quad Series 2. We're missing him. Wish you were here, bud. Thank you for getting the machine to us, and we'll do it justice by riding it the best we can. One of the first things you notice on the 300X is this big plastic handlebar cover. I don't necessarily hate it. I kind of like weird quirks on machines. I think a lot of people do not like how it looks. I've heard a few people say it reminds them of a jet ski. I like jet skis. I don't have a problem with that. I think it's a quirk that makes the 300EX easily identifiable if you see it. All the machines in the Top Quad series have Kenda tires. It's got Kenda claws. They've been hooking up really well, and these are actually a bi-directional rear tire, so you can run them forward or back. As with all the other Top Quad machines, we just have an exhaust system on them. Otherwise, the machines are pretty much completely stock. We wanted to retain the stock characteristics since we're doing a shootout. It's really easy to throw a few bucks into something and to have it completely transform and not handle like the original one did at all. So we're trying to get good first impressions here. Another interesting thing that I've never seen is this reverse system. I'm sure it's common on some of these older units. I've never used this, but that's a little different. Another interesting thing was this, it's got a metal gas tank. It's probably one of the last machines like this that had a metal gas tank. Some of you guys may also notice Meatwad from the show Aqua Teen Hunger Force. He's the meatball mascot for this machine. From what I was told by a few of the guys, this one's got some pretty good power. It's a bit finicky the way it runs, but like I said, it's had a bit of a hard life. We can do a couple close-ups here. You know, the thing is functional. The frame itself actually isn't in horrendous shape. You know, control arms, stuff that's more exposed to the elements. Some surface rust here and there. Plastic has had some cracks in it, which he plastic welded, which was cool that he kind of saved the plastics. If you look at the seat to handlebar ratio, like your hands are kind of up high on it. So I use the term like a cruiser motorcycle kind of. I think it's time to take this for a ride. So let's hop on this thing. Okay, I am on the 300EX. The geometry is very relaxed. Doesn't really want to idle right now. They've been working on trying to get it dialed, but it just hasn't really been cooperating. But once it's running and under power, it seems like it runs pretty dang good. So I do like the seating position on it. I mean, it's chill, but it's comfortable. It's got some torque too. I am shocked at how fast this is. It's kind of nuts not having heel guards, but the plastic really keeps you centered. The pegs are pretty slippery. This is a wild machine. I really thought the rear tires were too big for it, but it can turn them over. It's just a little wonky ergonomically, but it's got power, which is cool. Honda power. Oh man, that is a wild ride, dude. The front shocks are so bad. Every root is a bottom out. Just slam, slam, just banging. Yep. Look at that. Well, huge shout out to the guy in front of me for getting a couple clips. I know some of you guys are going to say this was not the best example of a 300X because it's a bit clapped, but we're making the best of it. And I will say it has power. So it's a fun ride, but I'm hoping to ride one that's a better OEM example someday. So I hope you guys liked a little test ride on the 300, and we'll catch you on the next one.